9.5.
Good evening from Mercer County Field Softball. Mercer County girls take on the West Jessamine girls. Rick Schob along with Gary True. And Gary, thank you for jumping in to help here at the last minute.
You're welcome, sir. Glad to be here. Looking forward to a big 46th District girls softball game here tonight on a beautiful day.
All right, let's see here. We are having some technical difficulties here, so just bear with us just a minute. And this pregame show is brought to you by Custom Promotional Products, 120 East Lexington Street. CPP's the official shirt sponsor of the Hometown Radio Network, and is one of your one-stop shop for hats, caps, shirts, jackets, and specialty items. All right, what about that, Gary? All right. Well, I'll tell you what, Jason, go ahead and let's take our first break, and we'll see if I can figure this thing out here. We'll come back in about 3 minutes on the Hometown Radio Network, WHBN.
Are you looking for a pharmacy that does more than just hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Thompson's Pharmacy is a family and locally owned independent pharmacy that provide exactly that every day. Thompson's Pharmacy will deliver, package your medicine, and to assist you more, they have a clinic available in the store. Open weekdays 9 till 7 and Saturdays 9 to noon. Thompson's Pharmacy in Harrodsburg, North College Street.
Water and electricity, two things that make our lives easier and better. But as valuable as each one is, together they can be deadly. Water is a conductor of electricity, and if you're standing in water or wet while using an electrical appliance, you could be shocked or electrocuted. Keep all electrical appliances away from water and make sure your hands are dry when using appliances. For more information, contact your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it. No appointment necessary. Fast, friendly auto service every time. We'll have you in and out, hassle-free. Brakes, engines, and service of every kind. With free pickup and free delivery. CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Gray with the Mercer County Tourist Commission, and we are excited for our new app, Visit Mercer County KY. Head on over to the App Store, type in Visit Mercer County KY. You should see the new city logo with the navy background and the white H. Home screen here has attractions, food and drink, lodging, to-do, events, my plan, login, notifications, and tutorials. We are excited about the app, and whether you're a local or a visitor, we hope this enhances your experience when you come to Mercer County.
And we are back here. We apologize, we're a little running late, but West Jessamine Colts, the ladies, were stuck in traffic on 68, Gary. So,
yeah, that's tough break, but it's a beautiful night, and getting a few last-minute warm-ups in here before the showdown here tonight.
And here is your Linda Wilson starting lineup for the visiting West Jessamine Colts, and with that, we turn to Gary True.
All right, thank you, Rick. It's a pleasure to be with you here tonight as West Jessamine, as they are the Lady Colts, coached by Michael Tate, 13-11 on the regular season. They're 1-1 currently in district play, as they have a game here tonight, and they will wrap up the district regular season against East Jessamine. So it's a very important game here tonight. I was talking to Todd just a minute ago, and we'll kind of talk about that throughout the night. But they'll lead off tonight, batting lead off number 1, Addie Vale, a center fielder. She's a freshman. Hitting in the second spot is sophomore number 33, Paige Hobgood, third baseman. The third hitter is number 6, a sophomore, Kate K. Tate. She will be pitching tonight. The cleanup spot, number 55, sophomore Gail Mizak, first baseman. And batting number 5 is a senior, the only senior in their lineup, number 10, Emerson Collins. She'll be the catcher. Hitting 6, a freshman, number 21, Emerson Collier in left field. Batting 7th, an 8th grader, number 3, Kenley Hobgood, the right fielder. Hitting 8th is also another 8th grader, number 14, Lorelei Blakeman, the shortstop. And rounding out the batting order, number 9, hitter, sophomore number 12, Oakley Hewlett at second base.
All right, thank you, Gary. And for the homestanding Mercer County Lady Titans, leading off, number 44, Jaylee Bowman, right fielder. Batting second, number 1, Natalie Johnson. She'll be in left. Batting third, number 18, Ava Music at second base. Batting cleanup, number 19, Mia Floro. She's doing the catching. Batting fifth, number 28, Izzy Carlton at first. Batting sixth, number 24, Reese Ransdell. She's at short. Batting seventh, number 22, KJ Sutton. And she'll be in center field. Then it'll be batting eighth, number 14, Emery Thompson. She'll be at third base. And batting ninth, number 34, Ella Davis. And she will be doing the pitching for the Titans. There we have the lineups, Gary, as this will be your first softball game of the year, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is. Yeah, I got to do some of the region tournament games last year here for you guys when y'all were doing some baseball games. So look forward to it. It's a beautiful facility here at Mercer that they built, and a lot of schools go into this, and a lot of schools making some big adjustments, but really nice here, as I remember when we opened this location several years ago. So it's changed quite a bit.
And you were an assistant coach back then, too.
Yeah. I was an assistant coach here for 6 years, back from, I guess, right around 2007 or 8 up to 2013, I believe it was. So quite a while ago.
Yeah. Well, you got all that experience, see? Maybe you can steal some signs. You can see what the signs are. You think you can do that?
Well, I don't know. You know, back then we did all the hand signals, you know, the touchy nose, ear, all this kind of stuff. Yeah. I think most days everybody now is doing the number system. That they have them on their wristbands and all that.
And the baseball catchers, they have a excuse me, they have a device that they can hear.
Right.
They call from the dugout the pitches instead of, so they can't show signs. They just yell into the ears of what they want pitch-wise, and he lays it down. And a lot of them's got that little band on the wristband with the numbers, too, of the pitches. So they do that, too, when they're
It's I guess the technology or the advancement of how they've changed a whole lot. It's really changed a whole lot in 10 years or so. It's a little different.
Yep.
That's for sure. But, hey, Todd and I were talking just a minute ago.
Yeah.
Really big game here in terms of how the district seedings and standings will come out once they start into district play. But Mercer is 2-1 on the regular season. Here in the district competition, they could get a victory tonight. It'll push them up to 3-1. Pretty much will, I believe, salt away the number 1 seed for them. West comes in tonight 1-1, so they could win here tonight and beat East Jessamine in their final game. They could finish 3-1. And then, like I say, West and East has to play one more time, so that's going to be interesting to see. This game tonight will go a long way to determine the number 1 seed in the district tournament.
It definitely will. We are getting ready. We've got the coaches there meeting at home plate now with the umpires. Mercer County comes in here. Well, where are they? I don't even see them here. Oh, here they are. 11-9.
Yeah, 11-9 on the regular season.
And he did Coach Ransdell last year, took him on the Star Trek voyage, went to the state, and that was so much. Never had been first time ever for the Mercer County Lady Titans.
That's right. Yeah, big thrill for them. So they've got that experience, and they'll get to host the district tournament here in a couple of weeks. So that was an exciting time last year for them here. Big accomplishment for the Lady Titans.
Well, we're going to go ahead and duck out and take another 3-minute timeout, and hopefully we'll get the national anthem in, and we'll be back with the start of the Mercer County Lady Titans versus the West Jessamine Lady Colts. And you're getting it on WHBN FM 99.5. Back in 3 minutes.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? With a wide range of products and services, we are here to provide you friendly, expert service for all of your banking needs. This is Rita McIntyre for Boyle, Garrett, and Mercer counties. As part of your community, we are committed to building solid, long-term relationships. Call me at 859-733-4963. Let us show you what uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here on the Bypass in Danville, where we make buying a vehicle easy. No fast talk, no high-pressure sales, no gimmicks or silly commercials. Just honest deals and a team that takes pride in doing business the right way. For over 75 years, we've built trust by treating our customers like family, offering fair prices, and making sure you drive away with confidence. Stop by today and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business.
Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass.
Julie Falters, and I live in Harrodsburg. Christy Welch is my agent, and she is spectacular. She is very informative. She understands the market. She knows pricing. She was so helpful. She really understood on where to set my prices. I've known Christy for a long time. She is an excellent business owner, very honest, got great integrity. So I would definitely recommend Welch Home.
Jones Real Estate. Welcome home with Welch Jones.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Willie Baker at Baker Auctions. We have an incredible spring lineup of auctions. 505 East 3rd Street, Parable. A 3-bedroom brick home with basement on a corner lot. The Ann Carolyn Prince Estate. The household contents. And also the 3-bedroom, 2-bath brick home located at 616 West Lexington Avenue in Danville. Don't forget about our May 10th consignment sale coming up at Baker Auction Center. Check out these auctions and more at bidbaker.com. And don't forget, get more for your acre. Call Willie Baker. 855-858-SOLD. That's 855-858-7653.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
And we are getting the introductions of the Mercer County Lady Titans. The West Jessamine Colts team has already been announced, and we will have the national anthem. So, I tell you what, Jason, let's go ahead and take another 3-minute timeout here, and we'll be back with the start of the game of West Jessamine versus Mercer County Lady Titans on WHBN 99.5.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Lease a new 25 GMC Sierra 1500 elevation package for only $299 per month for 24 months. $5,700 plus first payment, taxes and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. VIN 318-849. Must have lease loyalty. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? Our mission is to provide comprehensive banking products and services for our customers and to invest in the Kentucky communities where we live. Whitaker Bank is a reliable partner, guiding you towards solid decisions for today's evolving environment and for the challenges you may face tomorrow. We are committed to building long-term relationships with our customers and the communities we serve. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Electricity helps keep our modern lifestyle going. But if the electrical system in your house is outdated, you may be headed for trouble. Watch for these symptoms of electrical problems: replacing fuses or resetting circuit breakers frequently, switch plates, outlet covers, cords, or plugs that are warm, cut, broken, or cracked insulation on electrical wiring. If these symptoms are present, you need a safety inspection by a licensed inspector. To learn more, talk to your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
What kind of tires do we keep at CC Auto? Cooper, Michelin, Nitto, Hankook, Firestone, Bridgestone, Toyo, General, Yokohama, and many more. We've just added the new line of Mastercraft tires, and we are also a Goodyear National Account dealer. We keep lawn and garden tires in stock, as well as farm implement tubes and tires. We have a farm service truck to meet the needs of our farmers. Call us at CC Auto today, 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
All right, Gary, we are about ready to get this puppy underway. Mercer County are doing their warm-ups out there. And let's go ahead and look at the defense for Mercer County. Left field, Natalie Johnson. Center field, K.J. Sutton. Right field, Jaylee Bowman. Third base, Emery Thompson. Reese Ransdell at shortstop. Ava Music at second base. Izzy Carlton at first. Mia Floro doing the catching, and Ella Davis on the mound. And now with the play-by-play is a former coach, man who knows softball forwards and backwards, Mr. Gary True.
I don't know about that. I know a little bit. But
you know a little bit.
That's right. Yeah, it's Mercer on the field getting their final warm-ups in as the Lady Titans tonight wearing the red jersey tops, blue pants, red socks for Mercer County here, as West Jessamine Lady Colts in the Columbia blue jerseys with white numbers on the back, and black pants, black helmets as they'll come to the plate first. First up will be a freshman, number 1, Addie Vale, the center fielder.
Would you see if that mic is turned on? I don't. Is there a button on there or something? Yeah, push it up. There we go. Now we're cooking.
All right. Ella Davis is in the circle tonight for the Lady Titans, and Mia Flora Jr. is the catcher for Mercer County as we are just about ready for the first pitch.
Finally.
Yeah.
It's supposed to start at 6, but West Jessamine got stuck in traffic.
First pitch will be at 6:32 to get it underway. Davis's first pitch takes the outside corner, called strike 1.
Little delay action on his right arm there. We had to wait.
Vale, left-handed batter, steps back in, freshman. Davis to the plate, and it's lined down the left field line, foul. A little late on the swing there, but made some good contact, 0-2.
She got that straight. She'd had at least a single. Now they left fielder Natalie Johnson moves over a little bit more after that hit. Oh. Umpire, somebody called time.
Guess he wasn't ready as he stepped out from behind the plate there.
Yep.
No balls, 2 strikes here to the first hitter for West Jessamine, Vale. Davis gets a pop-up out towards center field, coming on quickly and in and out of the glove of the center fielder, and Vale will get all the way to second base.
Sutton had it in her glove and it popped out, so it's got to be a 2-base error. She had it and just couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, it's you see a whole lot of the fielders right now wearing sunglasses because of the way the sun is shading. You can see the shadows here on the home plate umpire and the catcher. So looking back to the west there, tough play. Paige Hopgood, the third baseman, is up here, and she takes the first pitch a little low, ball 1.
Now, softball, you can't lead off, but you can go, once the ball goes across the plate, then you come off the bag.
Davis with the release, a little high and outside, gets away. Flora, quick toss to third, and it'll go into left field. Runner will get up and scamper on home for the first run of the game. As Vale reaches on a 2-base error and then gets to the plate as Coach Ransdell goes out for conference.
He's calling everybody in. I don't know if it's nerves or what it is, but none of the doing by Davis either. That's an unearned run. 2 errors. He has his say, and he's going back to the dugout. The girls are still out there at the circle, the mound. They're still talking.
Nobody out here, top of the first, as West Jessamine puts a run on the board. Paige Hopgood to the plate. She's got a 2-ball, no strike count.
West Jessamine just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com.
Davis a little low on that pitch. That's going to be ball 3, 3-0.
One thing I like about the scoreboard, Gary, it's easy to see. It's big.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Garrett County's got a beautiful field, but their scoreboard is small with the balls and strikes. It's really hard to see.
All right, Davis, next pitch is going to be in there for a called strike. As you're right, Rick. He has a very, very, very delayed.
Yeah, very delayed, deliberate. Everybody stands around to look at him, see what the call is.
3-1 is the count. Davis to the plate is going to miss just a little bit low and outside. And second base runner here in the inning, first walk of the game. Coming to the plate, K.K. Tate, number 6, sophomore pitcher for West Jessamine tonight. Just underway, top of the first. West leading 1-0. And here's a line drive foul over into the West dugout. Way out in front of that pitch. Third batter of the game here at the top of the first. Nobody out. Davis just a little bit wide outside there, ball 1.
I like the masks that normally everybody wears them on the infield. Now, shortstop Ransdell and second baseman Music are not wearing the masks, so I guess it's up to them to choose.
Here's a line drive deep in the outfield, and it's caught by the left fielder on a running grab over into left center. Squeezes it and gets it in quickly to second base, 1 out.
Natalie Johnson, we saw a little bit of a ice cream cone there, Gary. Thought that ball popped out of the top of the mitt, but she held on and made a good catch, a running catch. That ball was hit pretty hard.
Yeah, she made a nice play, reached up there and got it. At first thought it was going over her head. And here's a swing and a foul at the plate. Number 55, Gail Mizak, The first baseman is up. 1 out, 1 on. Runner at first. Top of the first inning here at Mercer County High School. Davis with the sign and the delivery.
Flora wants to let that go from catcher. Twice she's just reared back and act like she was going to throw, try to pick her off first.
He did call that a strike as 0-2 the count. And here's a little flare over into right field. It's going to fall. Bowman comes in, picks it up quickly, gets it into second, but just barely over the second baseman's reach and falls in for a single to right field.
She just kind of swung uppercut that ball, Gary, just to try to put it in play, just protect the plate. Actually, what she was doing wasn't really hit that hard, but is where Mercer County wasn't.
0-2 pitch, and she kind of went out and got it there, kind of off the plate just a little bit. Runners first and second, 1 out. First pitch to Emerson Collins misses outside, ball 1. Got to try to limit the damage here.
Yep.
1 out. And here's a high pop-up on the infield, and it'll drift over into the dugout area. Foul ball.
The little boy jumped. It was getting pretty close to him. Hit that sidewalk and bounced way up.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Top of the first. West with 1 run in, 2 runners on, first and second. Collins gets out, got the change up, drives it into left field, and they're going to hold the runner at third as Mercer gets it in quickly, and that's another base hit, and the bases are now loaded.
Just hit it to the left of the shortstop range, though. She had no way to get to that. Now the infield all comes in.
Freshman number 21, Emerson Collier, the left fielder, comes out to the bat as she has runners at every base. Only 1 out. Davis, first pitch low, ball 1. Obviously, anything on the ground, infielders in, they're coming home.
Yep.
Trying to get the force out. Pitch swung on and missed. Nice change up there. Had her out in front of it. 1-1 is a count to Collier. Davis to the plate, and a pop-up over towards first base as that is squeezed in. Nice catch there by Izzy Carlton for the second out. Good pitch there by Ella Davis. 2 outs now, bases loaded as the infield will go back to regular depth, and up to the plate will be number 3, 8th grader Kinley Hobgood, the right fielder. Pitch low, nice job by Floro to block that up.
Davis looks over at the dugout to get a number. She looks at her wrist, what pitch to throw.
To the plate and swing, miss. Kept it down low inside and got her to chase it. 1-1 to count. Davis delivers, and the changeup hangs up just a little bit high.
Try to get her to chase it, and she wouldn't have any of it.
Kinley Hobgood, 2 balls, 1 strike. Count on her here. 7th batter to the plate here in the top of the first inning. Swing, a little squibber back towards the mound. Davis picks it up, tosses to Carlton for the out. And that will close out the top of the first inning. Thompson Service Center scoreboard. At the end of the first half of the inning, West Jessamine 1 and Mercer County coming to bat. We'll return after these messages on your hometown radio network.
Are you looking for a pharmacy that does more than just hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Thompson's Pharmacy is a family and locally owned independent pharmacy that provide exactly that every day. Thompson's Pharmacy will deliver, package your medicine, and to assist you more, they have a clinic available in the store. Open weekdays 9 till 7 and Saturdays 9 to noon. Thompson's Pharmacy in Harrodsburg, North College Street.
Here are our local birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today, Donnie Graves.
Hello, I'm Jimmy Drake for the Farmers National Bank's Harrodsburg branch. In the past 5 years, Farmers National Bank has donated more than $250,000 to local schools and education. Wishing everyone a great academic and athletic season. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to Mercer County High School here, the girls softball field. Got a baseball game going on as well right behind us. So, Lady Titans, Rick, will come up to bat for their first swings here of the game.
West Jessamine Colts on defense look like this. Emerson Collier in left, Addie Vale in center, Kinley Hopgood in right, Paige Hopgood at third, Lorelei Blakeman at shortstop, Oakley Hewlett at second base, Gail Mizak at first, Emerson Collins behind the plate, KK Tate on the mound. They're going to have to get some sunglasses. The girls got hiding their faces from the sun.
Yeah, it's kind of really
surprised me when they went out to warm up. Nobody had sunglasses.
Yeah, you were talking about it a few minutes ago. Is most corner infielders, I think especially the first and third baseman, will wear the mask along with the pitcher because, number one, they're closer to the hitter. A lot of times they're having to come in on bunts, so I think it's optional for usually the shortstop and second baseman, as you were talking about, whether or not they want to wear them, if they feel comfortable enough. But do see a lot of them wearing them to just as a protective thing anymore, and it's great as we see all the West Jessamine infielders have them on. So Jaylee Bowman, the sophomore right fielder, will lead it off for the Lady Titans. Left-handed hitter. Bowman takes the first pitch, strike one right down the middle.
He's got some pop on that ball, Gary.
Yeah, it's kind of little in stature out there. Not a very big pitcher, but she bringing it pretty good. Second pitch swung on, lined, and it'll go off the shortstop's glove out into short left field. She'll go run it down and get it back in, but a nice hard hit there. A single for Bowman.
Right over Blakeman's glove. That was hit hard. Another lefty.
Sophomore number one, Natalie Johnson, who made the nice running catch in left center field. West leading 1-0 here on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Mercer batting bottom of the first. Pitch will miss outside. Catcher really working hard to frame that back up.
Yep.
That one was a little bit too far out, though.
There's an art to that framing.
That there is.
Bringing that glove in quick, trying to convince the umpire otherwise.
And he will call that one a strike as that caught the outside corner low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tate to the plate, and Johnson will take strike 2, almost on the exact same spot.
Yep.
An outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out.
Bowman on two. You don't want to give her very much good to hit it, swing at here.
And that one high and away as Johnson laid off of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bowman on it first with the leadoff single. Tate comes to the plate and swung on by Johnson and missed. First strikeout of the game.
She tried to slap at that ball.
I'll bring up freshman number 18, Ava Music, the second baseman. As you can see, Tate having to put the hand up over her eyes just to look in the dugout to get the signal.
Yeah, she's not wearing sunglasses.
Pitch misses low and inside, ball one. Tate ready with the sign. Delivers, swung on, ground ball to the shortstop, to second base for one.
Ooh,
and Bowman with a nice hard slide in there prevented her from being able to turn the double play, but she is out at second base on the fielder's choice.
She dove head first, trying to break that play up, double play.
That'll go down as a 6-4 out. Second base as 2 outs. Mia Flora will come up.
Taking too much time, so he gets steps out of the batter's box. Now back in.
Tate, first pitch misses high and up. 1 ball. Last year we saw Mercer in the region running a lot, and I think they did that a lot throughout the year. Interesting to see if they put something on here. Misses low again, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Flora, the junior catcher, up here, bottom of the first inning. Tate rocks and throws and
caught the inside.
Get the call there on that inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. To the plate, swung on, ground ball back to the pitcher, pops out of her glove. Plenty of time to recover and throw on to get the out at first base, and that'll retire the side. Lady Titans get a leadoff single, but can't do anything else with it. For 1 inning of play on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard, West leads Mercer 1-0. Back after these messages.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Lease a new 25 GMC Canyon Elevation package for only $199 per month for 24 months. $43.79 plus first payment, taxes and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. Stock M25441. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
All right, welcome back as 1 inning in the book. Rick, as West leads at 1-0.
Throw down to second. Everybody's getting warm now. Everybody comes off for the infielders. All come in. They slap each other's glove and do a little slap and then jive in. And you know, one thing I always liked about when doing the girls' games, Gary, is the girls always have chants that they do in the dugouts. They have these things, little songs they sort of sing. There's still a lot of spirit.
Oh yeah.
They're all up on the fence too. None of them are sitting in the dugout.
So West brought 7 batters to the plate there in the first inning. Got a run, 2 hits. Mercer had 2 errors, unfortunately. So Number 8 hitter will lead off the top of the second. This is Lorelei Blakeman, the shortstop. 8th grader. Davis's first pitch catches the inside corner, called strike 1.
2 8th graders. Got a young team.
Yeah, they do. I was looking at it earlier. 2 8th graders, 2 freshmen, 4 sophomores, and 1 senior. Pitch misses low, ball. 1-1 is the count. Mercer has a 1 8th grader in their lineup, along with 1 freshman and 3 sophomores. Ooh, change up, catches the outside
nice
corner.
Pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Blakeman swings and misses, strike 3. First strikeout of the night for Ella Davis, the junior, as 1 down. I'll bring up the number 9 hitter, a sophomore, number 12, Oakley Hewlett, the second baseman.
Unlike the baseball pitchers, the girls can go and pitch every game if they want to. There's no limit.
That is correct.
Whoa.
There's a drive down the left field line, foul. Goes into the visiting team's bullpen. Way out in front there. 1 out.
Emery Thompson's, you almost go, the way she was moving up, you can almost shake hands with the batter there. She's even with the pitcher right now at third.
Pitch catches the outside corner, called strike. 0-2 to Hewlett. 1 out here at top of the second as West leads at 1-0. Thompson service their scoreboard. There's a fly that goes down the right side, and it goes off of Carlton's glove, and it'll fall into foul territory, but she touched it in fair territory, so that will go down as a... You're going to give that a hit or an error?
Well, that was a hard play because she got turned around, but she got her glove on it. I think you probably have to...
looks like they're giving that as a hit.
Really? Generous. It wasn't an easy play. I mean, she got turned around at first, but she did have it in her glove. But
1 on, 1 out here in the top of the second, as we're back to the top of the order. Number 1, Addie Vale, who scored the only run of the game. Got on with a 2-base error to start the game, and then went to third on a pass ball and scored on a wild throw. Here's a drive into center field.
It's going to hang up there.
And it is going to be caught there by the center fielder. Nice play by Mercer County's KJ Sutton. Two outs, and that'll bring up Paige Hobgood, who walked her first plate appearance. Davis to the plate. Changeup misses outside. Ball 1. Davis delivers, and she'll miss low and inside there. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the second. West leading on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard, 1-0. Line drive down the left field line and just foul. That one just missed by a couple of feet. Two balls and no strikes there. She got a good pitch to hit. Just was out in front of it a little bit. Pulled it foul, so it's a long strike. And this one, she is lined deep left field, going back and making a catch. Just shy of the warning track is Johnson to record the 3rd out of the inning, as Mercer gives up a single there, but shuts the door as 1.5 innings in the books. West 1, Mercer 0 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Back after these messages on your hometown radio network.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Are you looking for a pharmacy that does more than just hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Thompson's Pharmacy is a family and locally owned independent pharmacy that provide exactly that every day. Thompson's Pharmacy will deliver, package your medicine, and to assist you more, they have a clinic available in the store. Open weekdays 9 till 7 and Saturdays 9 to noon. Thompson's Pharmacy in Harrodsburg, North College Street.
All right, yeah, welcome back. You're ready to go. Bottom of the second inning as West Jessamine has the early 1-0 lead here on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Both teams playing some pretty good defense so far, other than the couple errors that Mercer had there on the first batter of the game.
And right now, at least, Davis is not fooling West Jessamine. The hitters are really getting some hard hits off of her.
Yeah, you're correct. You are correct. All right, so Mercer will come up here 5, 6, and 7 in the bottom of the second. Carlton, Ransdell, and K.J. Sutton as Izzy Carlton, the sophomore, will lead it off.
Tate wants to go through the signs again, looks to the dugout.
First pitch will miss down low, ball 1. She takes a lot of time after she gets onto the rubber.
Yeah, a lot of them just jump right back up as she picks up Rosenbach up about every time. Slow worker.
That pitch misses again, low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes to Carlton here, leading off the bottom of the second. Tate gets her sign. Brings it, swung on, flare over the first baseman's head, and we couldn't see it land, but the umpire did say it's a foul ball.
Yeah, Herms yelled that out.
Just barely made it to the grass as it was kind of slicing to the right there. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Might have seen it a little better if we get Blair out and put him on a diet or something here. We can see a little better.
All right, Tate delivers, misses again, low and inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Gotta get a good pitch to hit here. Don't chase.
Yeah. It's not where you want it, you can take it.
Tate brings it a little high fastball. Carlton fouls it back to the screen. Full count. Leadoff hitter in the bottom of the second, Izzy Carlton. Full count. K.K. Tate will deliver the pitch. Swung on, hard hit to short, fielded on a bounce, throws on to first to get the out. As Lorelei Blakeman, the shortstop, gets the putouts. That'll bring up shortstop, 8th grader, number 24, Reese Ransdell.
That was a short hop, too, and she just hung right in there with it, just like it was a easy ground ball. Made a good throw to first.
I got to tell you, Rick, I just was thinking about it a few minutes ago. This field, we first started playing on it in 2009. And the first pitch misses high and inside to Ransdell, but they got turf infield now, so you get really, really true hops, if you want to say that. The infield that we had here was about as hard as this turf, because you could almost dribble a softball on it. It was so hard. One and 0 to Ransdell. Pitch swung on, dribble down to third base, picked up, throws on to first base, and gets the out.
Well, they look pretty steady in that field out there.
Paige Hobgood with the put out there. Oh, she throws on to Misick for the out.
Yeah, I can remember when girls, it was almost like a field that they played their games in. It wasn't really a great stadium field like this is. And the boys the same way. Amos Black, you had that outfield that went up there, and that made it a lot harder to play that field. So they both programs here deserve what they've got now. This is just really state of the art.
Yeah, absolutely. Senior number 22, KJ Sutton, the center fielder, up with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Tate gets Sutton to foul it back into the screen, 0-1. Yeah, it took a lot of work after we had that field. I mean, we were down here every day practicing on it or playing. If we weren't playing, and after practice is over, we continued to work and just kept trying to soften up the infield as much as we could. And it was, just it was compacted so hard. It was really tough. Pitch misses low and away outside, 1-1. Tate gets the sign and delivers, misses. Oh,
he called that a strike.
He called that a strike. It looked to me like it was on the white part of the batter's box. 1-2 the count.
Got kind of a wide strike zone.
Tate will bring it to the plate. 1-2. Swung on. Squibber down towards first base, and she will beat it out as the first baseman, I think, thought the pitcher was going to get it. She had to come and get it, toss it back to the second baseman, but the speed of Sutton beats it out. As Sutton will get a single. Emery Thompson, the third baseman, junior, will come up with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
And that ball had some spin on it, too.
Oh, drill deep down the left field line, and it'll go foul.
Straighten that out. That may not have been out, but that hit the fence for sure.
It did hit the fence on one hop there, but nice long drive there by Thompson. 0-1 the count.
Here goes the rosin bag. Takes her mask off, takes a little walk. Not in a hurry.
Tate will deliver, change up, misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike here, bottom of the second, with Sutton on at first base. 2 outs. Tate to the plate, catches the outside corner, called strike. 1-2. Misses outside, delayed steal, and a throw down to second, not in time, but she came off the base, and they're going to call her out.
Had the base stolen.
As Sutton had to go around the right side there to get it, and then come off the base, and they were able to get the tag on her. That will record the third out of the inning. After 2, Thompson Service Center scoreboard, West Jessamine 1, Mercer County 0. Back after these messages on your hometown radio network.
Water and electricity, two things that make our lives easier and better. But as valuable as each one is, together they can be deadly. Water is a conductor of electricity, and if you're standing in water or wet while using an electrical appliance, you could be shocked or electrocuted. Keep all electrical appliances away from water and make sure your hands are dry when using appliances. For more information, contact your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it. No appointment necessary. Fast, friendly auto service every time. We'll have you in and out, hassle-free. Brakes, engines, and service of every kind. With free pickup and free delivery. CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
All right, welcome back. Ready to go here, third inning, as West Jessamine will have 3, 4, and 5. KK Tate, the pitcher, will lead it off. She flied out to left field in her first bat attempt. Kind of talked a little bit, Rick, about Mercer being aggressive on the base pass. They did try to get the steal there and would have had it, but she just overslid the base and got ready for the third inning. Davis's first pitch swung on, driven to left field, as coming on and
nice
making the catch as she goes down to her knees.
Natalie Johnson.
Johnson with another nice catch in left field.
Robin KK Tate, she was trying to help her own cause there. Gave that a ride. Again, they're hitting Ella Davis hard.
Well, and we're seeing a lot of balls hit by right-handed hitters to the left side, which means they're really getting through the pitch. And it's, they're timing up the speed pretty good so far. One out. Gail Mizek to the plate. Mizek's first pitch called strike on the outside corner. Singled in her first plate appearance. West leads at 1-0 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Top of the third inning. Davis delivers, misses low and down. 1-1. Swung on and missed. Has kind of tied her up there with that changeup inside.
She's trying to hit that scoreboard. She had a big swing.
1-2 the count now on Mizek. Davis' pitch popped up as Davis will come off the pitcher's mound and make the catch. Second out of the inning. Number 10, the catcher, Emerson Collins, will come up. She singled to left field in the first inning. As Ella Davis trying to go 1-2-3 here for the first time tonight. Swung on, popped up, right side. As Music comes over, makes the catch into short right field, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for West Jessamine. 2.5 innings in the books. Thompson Service Center scoreboard. West with a 1-0 lead. We'll return back after these messages on your hometown radio network.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Gray with the Mercer County Tourist Commission, and we are excited for our new app, Visit Mercer County KY. Head on over to the App Store, type in Visit Mercer County KY. You should see the new city logo with the navy background and the white H. Home screen here has attractions, food and drink, lodging, to-do, events, my plan, login, notifications, and tutorials. We are excited about the app, and whether you're a local or a visitor, we hope this enhances your experience when you come to Mercer County.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? With a wide range of products and services, we are here to provide you friendly, expert service for all of your banking needs. This is Rita McIntyre for Boyle, Garrett, and Mercer counties. As part of your community, we are committed to building solid, long-term relationships. Call me at 859-733-4963. Let us show you what uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
All right, back for the bottom of the third inning here on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. West with a 1-0 lead. Pretty good to see the Lady Titans go 1-2-3 in the field that time. Get back in and try to get the bats going, Rick.
Yep. 8, 9, and 1 due up for Mercer.
Thompson will come back up to the plate as she was at the plate when Sutton was called out trying to steal the base. So she got to see some pitches, and she'll get to see some more. She drove one deep to left field, but maybe we can get her to straighten one out here.
It's interesting watching the girls break out of the huddle there. Each one of the infielders touched the ball. Little ritual, I guess they do.
Ground ball up the middle, fielded by the shortstop. Throws to first as Blakeman records the out over to Mizek. 1 down.
Well, you can tell they got good fundamentals. They all look very comfortable out there, Gary. None of them, every ball they've gotten, they've made the play look a lot easier than it is, because that ball was hit pretty good, too.
Ella Davis, the pitcher, up for her first time here tonight. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Tate misses low. Ball 1. First time through the lineup so far, Mercer has 1 hit against KK Tate. Tate delivers, misses once again inside there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Tate goes and takes a walk again.
Two 2-0 the count. And that pitch will get a called strike.
That was low.
Low and down and inside there, but he's called quite a few of those on the inside part of the strike zone. Two and 1 the count. Tate misses high, ball 3. You know, it's one of those things I think if I'm watching a game on TV where there's a softball, baseball, whatever, you want to see that screen of that box of the pitchers or the plate and where that ball crossed at. And, you know, there's...
That would be interesting.
3 and 1 to Ella Davis. Tate takes a lot of time. Delivers and get a called strike on the outside part of the plate. 3 and 2 the count.
Tate better hope they never institute a pitch clock, because she'd be in violation a lot of times.
Pitch swung on and missed. High and outside. Got her as the second strikeout of the day so far for KK Tate. And that'll bring up Jayla Bowman back to the top of the lineup for Mercer County here in the bottom of the third. Bowman hit it hard to the shortstop and just went off the top of her glove out into left field to lead off the game and was stranded there at first base. Changeup misses high and away, ball 1. Actually, she was forced out on a ground ball at second base later on in the inning. West leads it 1-0 here. Bottom of the third inning. Bowman, hard ground ball fielded by Tate, and she throws it on to Mizek to record the out, and that'll do it for Mercer here in the bottom of the third. Thompson Service Center scoreboard, West Jessamine 1, Mercer County 0. Back after these messages on your hometown radio network.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here on the Bypass in Danville, where we make buying a vehicle easy. No fast talk, no high-pressure sales, no gimmicks or silly commercials. Just honest deals and a team that takes pride in doing business the right way. For over 75 years, we've built trust by treating our customers like family, offering fair prices and making sure you drive away with confidence. Stop by today and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business.
Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass.
Julie Salters, and I live in Harrodsburg. Christy Welch is my agent, and she is spectacular. She is very informative. She understands the market. She knows pricing. She was so helpful. She really understood on where to set my prices. I've known Christy for a long time. She is an excellent business owner, very honest, got great integrity. So I would definitely recommend Welch Home.
Jones Real Estate. Welcome home with Welch Homes.
All right, 3 innings in the books here at Mercer County Softball Field. West Jessamine holding on to the 1-0 lead. Big district conference showdown here between these two teams. Currently Mercer setting at 2-1 in district play as West is 1-1. Still a game after this one against East Jessamine coming up. So important game for both teams as West will send up to the plate here, leading off the fourth inning, Emerson Collier, freshman left fielder. First pitch misses, ball one outside as Collier popped out to the pitcher in the first inning. And swung and missed on that one. Might have chased a pitch a little bit out of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Watching Floro, right, she gets done with her catching. She throws down to second. She turns to the umpire, gives him a pineapple fist every time before they start.
Ground ball to third. Thompson fields, throws to first, and Carlton squeezes it up. 1 out.
It was close. I think her foot was over the bag.
8th grader number 3, Kinley Hobgood, the right fielder, is up. Grounded back to the pitcher in the first inning to retire the side when they had bases loaded. Davis delivers first pitch.
Yep.
Called strike on the inside corner. At least he's being consistent with it.
That's all you can ask, to be consistent. May not be right, but they're consistent.
You just talk about the catcher, but the umpire depends a lot on the catcher to block the ball, to make a lot of those catches to protect them from not getting
that ball comes in there fast.
Not getting hit, so I'm sure they bump knuckles a lot.
Little off that one.
As Hobgood swings and misses on strike 2, 0-2. One out here, top of the fourth. Ella Davis delivers, swung on and missed. Got her inside. Second strikeout of the game, 2 outs, and that'll bring up the shortstop, 8th grader number 14, Lorelei Blakeman, as she struck out in the second inning. As Davis trying to go back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings. Kind of really settled down after that tough start in the first. Swung on, line drive to the third baseman, Thompson, who catches it, and that'll do it here in the top of the fourth for West. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3.5 books. It's West 1, Mercer 0. Back after these messages on your hometown radio network.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, and due up here in the bottom of the fourth will be Natalie Johnson, Ava Music, and Mia Flora, 2, 3, and 4 for Mercer County as they trail 1-0 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. A big scoreboard as it is, Rick says.
So man like me can read that, Gary.
That's right. You're not like Dan Yates. You don't have to use like 3 pairs of glasses.
Oh, the outfield's in.
First pitch as
slapped it.
Johnson slaps it foul down the third base line. 0-1.
Coach Ranzel yells out a number. She looks at her wrist, what he wants her to do at bat. Her hands are not together either. Yep.
And took the pitch, called strike on the outside part of the plate, looking to bunt there. And first baseman is playing way deep. I think it's a good opportunity. If now it's 2 strikes, not going to probably see that. But against the left-handed slapper, third baseman's usually in pretty tight. Misses low and outside. 1-2 the count on Natalie Johnson. Tate with that pitch misses way outside. 2-2.
And she's going to a walk towards second base now. She comes back in the pitcher's circle.
And swung on and popped up foul back out over the screen here as Johnson will stay alive. 2-2. I think something to me that kind of throws you off a little bit is the hitter gets into the box and then she takes a long time and you're kind of, as a hitter, you're froze there for a little bit.
Yep.
That pitch misses high and away. 3-2 after starting out 0-2. Johnson's done a nice job here to run the count full with 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Or excuse me, no outs. I'm sorry. Leadoff hitter here. Swung on, bounced down to third, foul as third baseman goes into foul territory there. Paige Hobgood and fields it on a high bounce. Count will stay full.
Third base is in the shadow now. Everybody else is in the sun.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-2.
Tate will come once again to the plate with the full count. Swung on, bounced once again. Foul down third base.
And Darren Ranzel snagged that with 1 hand.
Johnson doing a nice job battling here. Now, there's a possibility with this turf, Rick, she could bounce that ball right over the third baseman's head.
Yep. The way she's slapping at it.
Tate to the plate, and she'll miss low. Ball 4, and a really good at bat there by Natalie Johnson. Draws the first walk of the game for KK Tate, and that'll bring up Ava Music. So Mercer's got an opportunity here, heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Leadoff runner on at first with a lot of speed, and Johnson. Music, fly ball, right center field, and that is going to drop for a hit. Johnson will scamper on to second base as she didn't know if that one was going to get caught, and really got lucky, to be honest with you, Rick.
Yeah.
I think they could have got it in quickly there because she didn't get very far off of first.
That's where your first base coach needs to tell her to go halfway on that because she almost got thrown out.
So a single by Music into right center field. Johnson does advance to second base, so Mercer with something happening here. First and second, nobody out, and Mia Flora to the plate. Flora lays down a bunt, fielded by the pitcher, turns, throws to first, and gets the out. And a nice job by Flora to sacrifice and gets the runners over to second and third in scoring position. Bring up Izzy Carlton, grounded out to short her first time up. You know, that's a play that since I follow the Reds so much, I get frustrated a lot of times because they can't advance the runners over after they get them on. And, you know, especially when you go into extra innings, you start with that runner at second base. But the cleanup hitter that time, Flora, gave herself up and did the job she needed to do for the team. Carlton swings and fouls it up over the screen.
Catch it, that's the words used to turn around. Where's it at? First and third are in tight. Comes to them, we're going to try to keep that runner from scoring.
Yeah, ground ball to second or short, probably gets a run in, especially with the speed from Natalie Johnson. Tate delivers, fly ball up into the sky, short center field, coming on, making the catch. Johnson will tag, coming to the plate.
Throws offline.
And she will slide in safely. Throw is up the third base line, and Natalie Johnson scores the Mercer run on a sacrifice fly from Izzy Carlton to tie the game up at 1.
Mercer County just scored a run. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource. Check them out at nescoresource.com.
Music also tagged up and made it on over to third base as well. So Mercer now with the runner at third, 2 outs. And up to the plate will be the shortstop, Reese Ransdell. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Lady Titans have tied it up here in the bottom of the 4th. A little hit here could give them a 2-1 lead. Popped up, and it'll fall in foul territory down the third baseline. So 1 ball and 1 strike now to count on Reese Ransdell.
Third baseman Hopgood had to go around the runner at third, and the West Jessamine dugout was wanting to get interference from the umpire at third there, but he said no, not going to happen.
Swung on, popped up, and the shortstop goes back and makes the play just past the edge of the grass. So record the final out. Mercer does get a run on the board. 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 runner left on base. At the end of 4, Mercer 1 and West Jessamine 1. We'll return after these messages on your hometown radio network.
Willie Baker at Baker Auctions. We have an incredible spring lineup of auctions. 505 East 3rd Street, Perryville. A 3-bedroom brick home with basement on a corner lot. The Ann Carolyn Prince Estate. The household contents. And also the 3-bedroom, 2-bath brick home located at 616 West Lexington Avenue in Danville. Don't forget about our May 10th consignment sale coming up at Baker Auction Center. Check out these auctions and more at bidbaker.com. And don't forget, get more for your acre. Call Willie Baker, 855-858-SOLD. That's 855-858-7653.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
All right, welcome back. Mercer scores and ties it up here in the bottom of the 4th. We'll go to the 5th inning. Tied up at 1 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. West Jessamine will send to the plate 9-1-2 Oakley Hewlett, the second baseman who got a base hit in the top of the 2nd inning. That's the last base runner that West has had, as Ella Davis has retired 8 in a row. The last batter to reach base was Hewlett in the top of the 2nd. Let's see if she can continue her streak here as we open the 5th inning. Davis to the plate, swung on, dribbled down the first base line. It'll spin and go foul.
My pen took a heck of a time to give out on me, but I found another spare. I found one. You've been trusty, old friend, but it's time that we part.
Parting ways.
Yep, parting with my pen.
Thank you for all your help. No ball, 1 strike to Hewlett, leading off the 5th inning. And ball down low. 1-1's the count.
Boy, that third baseline is way over. Thompson is way over off third.
Yes, she is. And this is grounded to the shortstop. Fielded by Ransdell, throws on to Carlton for the first out here in the 5th.
Boy, she didn't fool around. She got that ball and fired it over to first. She didn't take any time.
Back to the top of the order is freshman Addie Vale, the center fielder, scored in the 1st inning after the error, and also then flied out in the 2nd inning. Both hits to center field, or both balls were in play to center field. Change up, called strike 1.
Bowman over at right's not playing there like she can pull the ball down the line. Swung over between second and first base.
1 out here in the 5th as leadoff hitter Vale to the plate. Davis delivers and misses low and away, ball 1. 1-1's the count. West Jessamine with 3 hits on the night, and Mercer County with 2 hits. Game tied at 1 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Davis, as Vale swings at it and pops it foul back over the third base dugout. 1-2 the count. Grounded back up the middle of second baseman Music Fields, throws, but not in time to get the speedy Vale, as that ball took a high bounce there after it went past the pitcher mound, and Vale with a lot of speed was able to beat it out.
I thought Music may have a chance to get that on the pop-up on the fly, but it just died and then took a funny bounce. Even if she come up clean, Gary, I'm not sure she would have had her anyway.
Right, yeah. Give her an infield hit on that one, so 1 on 1 out as Ella Davis set down 9 in a row before that single. Swung and miss.
Oh, the snap throw down to first. Back.
Paige Hobgood, who walked and flied out to left field. Vale, a speedy runner at first base. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Davis waiting on the sign. Brings it pitched low and inside. Ball 1.
Good job by Floro. Keep that ball down in front.
One and 1 to count. 1 out here in the 5th. Game tied at 1. Davis gets her to swing and miss. Had her out in front. Change up. 1 and 2. Pitch misses high and away that time. Ball 2. 2 and 2.
This is the pitch right here, Gary. She wants to make it happen. She doesn't want to go to 3 and 2.
Yeah, good hitter on deck. The pitcher, KK Tate, who's hit the ball hard to left field both times. Both of them recorded as outs, but hit hard. Davis pitches, and that one is pulled foul down into the West Jessamine bullpen. Two and 2 to Paige Hobgood, the sophomore.
Thank you, ump.
Davis delivers, swung on, popped up, and the catcher
just kind of overran it a little.
Come over, but the spin was pulling it back, and she kind of overran it there.
Had to reach backwards to get it. It just kind of spun.
So the count will remain 2 and 2 to Paige Hobgood.
Hopgood's got a second life here. See if she can take advantage of it.
Davis delivers, and this is cranked deep to left field, and it is foul.
Again, they're getting some real good swings off of Davis.
That ball was pulled foul, way foul, but hit a ton. They've just been out in front of that pitch a lot. 2-2 once again. Swung on, hit to right field. Bowman will come on, make the catch. Quick throw to first, but Vale gets back in time. As nice job by Bowman, Rip, as she had to come in and battle that sun there.
Music was hoping she was going to get to it because it was over her head at second.
2 outs here in the 5th. Vale still at first base, and I'll bring up KK Tate. 0 for 2 tonight. Both times flied out to left field.
Whoa, they don't think she's going to hit it to right. Bowman's pulled way over right behind second base. Second base, now she's coming over a few steps towards right field.
Davis, first pitch. And runner goes, throw to second, will not be in time as Vale gets the stolen base.
That stolen base is run by CC Auto Parts and Service on Louisville Road. Get your car running Addie Vale at CC Auto Parts and Service.
Puts her in scoring position with 2 outs here, top of the 5th. First success. Ground ball to short, fielded by Ransdell, throws to first, and that'll retire the side as West Jessamine strands a runner at Sackages on your hometown radio network.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSIT.
Bill's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Lease a new 25 GMC Sierra 1500 elevation package for only 10,000 lease miles per year. VIN 318,849. Must have lease loyalty. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple.
And welcome back here to Mercer County High School. Good ball game between West Chesapeake and Mercer County, tied up at 1 as the Titans will come to bat. Rick here in the bottom of the 5th. Mercer got a run to tie it up in the 4th. And here in the 5th, they'll send 7, 8, 9. Kate so far here through. Swings and misses at the high fastball. Tate's got a fouled off to the right side.
Look out. Went over the top of the net, hit the top of it.
0-2 the count.
Went into the crowd.
The 5th. And she fouls it back to the screen, staying alive.
Joe and I had this discussion. I think if the ball
reached base in her first attempt with a little swinging bunt down the first baseline. And misses outside.
Wow. Ooh, it seems like I've seen that one called a strike. That was
senior K.J. Sutton, the only senior in the starting lineup tonight for Mercer County. Up to the plate now, junior number 14, Emery Thompson, who grounded out to
come out and support the kids.
Absolutely.
Got some good food down there.
Friday night, as the sun is still shining without the rain. Play.
Loud foul goes up by that building just past the.
But you know, Thompson did that in her first attempt back earlier in the. And this one, she just reaches and punches it away down the first base line. 0-2 now the count.
Yeah, that was out past the American flag out there at the pole, where she got way out in front of that.
No balls and 2 strikes to Emery Thompson. And she punches it to the right side. It goes through the hole and into right field for a base hit. Wow, Rick, that was impressive. She, you know, she was fooled on the pitch, and she was going to try to pull it, but she just threw her bat out there and punched it into right field between the first baseman and the second baseman for a hit.
Hit them where they weren't.
That'll bring up Ella Davis as Thompson is on at first base, 1 out. Davis was a strikeout victim in the 3rd inning. Throw on to first to record the out.
Uh-oh, they got her.
As Thompson overrun the bag, and they threw back to second base and got her. Retired the side here in the 5th inning. Game tied at 1 here on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard, and we'll return after these messages on your home.
And services for our customers, and to invest in decisions for today's evolving environment and for the challenges you may face tomorrow. We are committed to building long-term relationships with our customers and the
electricity helps keep our modern lifestyle going. But if the electrical system in your house is outdated, you may be headed for trouble. Watch for these symptoms of electrical problems: replacing fuses or cracked insulation on electrical wiring. If these symptoms are present, you need a safety inspection by a licensed inspector. To learn more, talk to your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Are tied up at 1 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Lady Colts have 1 run on 4 hits and 1 error. Mercer County with 1 run on run. 4, 5, and
fist bump right there with the umpire.
4, 5, and 6 due up for the Lady Colts. Gail Mizak will lead it off. The first baseman singled in the first, popped up in the Davis, first pitch low, ball 1. Gave up a single in the 5th inning. Outside of that, she is, and again, misses low. It's 12 hitters. Right inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. The count to Mizak. And that ball will miss outside. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike to count here to Mizak. And Mizak will round first and will stop it there. Leadoff single here in the 6th, as that's her second hit. Emerson Collins will come up now.
See if she's going to try to move her over.
Collins 1 of 2 on the night.
That's what first and third are thinking.
And first pitch misses high and away, ball 1. Davis delivers, swung on. Greg was not able to get a good grip on the ball to try to complete the throw on to first. As they're going to question whether or not they think she had the ball possession or enough to get the out there.
Thompson had to wait for Music to get the bag at second. That's why she had to hold up on the throw, or might have been a double play. I think she had control of it myself.
Well, it looked like she caught it, and then the transition of trying to go to
first,
to put it into her throwing hand to go on was what was, I guess, the question there.
He's asking to check with the home plate umpire, see what he saw. But the base umpire was right there, though. That's his call. Out. Yeah, okay, yeah.
So Collins is now the base runner at first base. One out. Davis, first pitch, swung on, hard hit.
Nice
Thompson
play
with a nice play, and she'll throw to first and record the out. As another nice play there at third base by Emery Thompson. But
when in doubt, get it out.
That's right. That is going to bring up the 8th grader Kinley Hobgood, the right fielder, has struck out and grounded back.
Big hole in center field. Center fielder's way over, pulled over towards left.
Yeah, big gap in right center. As also, I think the center fielder is playing pretty deep. Davis gets her strike 2, low pitch, got her to go for it there. 0-2 the count now. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Good, stands back in the box. Davis delivers outside, ball 1.
It's a good spot, though. Again, you go outside, I think, here. Don't let her pull it.
Both teams really inside that time. Hobgood laid off of it, so it's 2-2 the count. 1-1 the score here, top of the 6th inning here at Mercer County. Ella Davis to the plate, and it's hit to left field. Coming on and making the catch is Natalie Johnson. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Game tied at 1 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard, and we'll return after these messages on your hometown radio network.
What kind of tires do we keep at CC Auto? Cooper, Michelin, Nitto, Hankook, Firestone, Bridgestone, Toyo, General, Yokohama, and many more. We've just added the new line of Mastercraft tires. We have a farm service truck.
NRP, make it easy. Stuart Powell, make it easy. StuartPowell.com.
Welcome back in here at Mercer County High School softball field. The Lady Titans, Lady softball field. The Lady Titans, Lady Colts in a 1-1 tie. Colts in a 1-1 tie. Going to the bottom of the sixth. Mercer County will have 1, 2, and 3 top of the line.
Game's not over.
You know, they got Board sitting over there on the bench. Had to get out there and get a little exercise.
Get loose, I guess. I don't know.
All right, Bowman on the night reached on I'm going to say it was an error on the first at bat. Line drive to the shortstop, a high line drive that went off her glove into the left field. And grounded back to the pitcher, hard hit ball in the third inning. Back to the pitcher, hard hit ball in the third inning. Squared that one up, Rick.
Yes, she did. She had a gap between second and short. There, swung way over towards third and first, and she just rifled that thing.
Let's see what the Mercer strategy is here as leadoff runner on base, Natalie Johnson up to the plate.
Johnson looked down at the coach, and she said, "What?" He was trying to give her the numbers to look at her wrist.
And Johnson slapping at that one, fouls it at the plate. 0-1 the count. She strikeout victim in the first, walked in the fourth. Scored the only run here for Mercer so far tonight on a sacrifice fly.
Everybody looking at the wrist.
Misses low and outside as looked like she was bunting on that attempt, or was going to square around a bunt. 1-1 the count. Johnson stands back in the box. And
missed it.
Went after it and missed it. Throw goes into right field. Bowman gets up, and she will advance on to second base.
Bad judgment.
Johnson, as we said, offered that to pitch on a quick bunt attempt. Missed it, so it's 1-1, I guess they're going to call it. Excuse me, 1-2, yeah. But the catcher, Rick, tried to throw behind Bowman at first base and threw it into right field. So an error for West Jessamine puts Jaylee Bowman in scoring position. Now if Johnson can get something to the right side of the infield to get her to third. Pitch on the ground, hit to short, or excuse me, third. Field.
No, she's there. No way.
She beat the throw to first, and that's the speed that Mercer has with this offense. Johnson just beat it out.
This is what you want, Gary. Ducks on the pond. 3, 4, 5. That's what they're hoping.
Could go down as an infield hit. There is Natalie Johnson. We saw the speed there, so he got her at first. Bowman is at second. Nobody out. And the three-hitter freshman Ava Music to the plate. She has a fielder's choice in the first inning on a ground ball to short.
Benson, he just pointed to the outfield. Hit it out there. They didn't get the sign there. Catcher Collins was putting her arms out like she didn't get it.
And no. Tate misses on the pitch. They've got Mercer hung up here. Bowman is in a rundown between second and third. He's going to try to get back to the bag, and she's out. They're going to throw now to first, and safe at first base.
I don't know what happened there. Miscommunication, something. Those runner first took off.
Well, I think they thought they might have had a double steal on because she took off and Bowman did not.
Yeah.
And then she was hung up between first and second. The catcher ran out there, and they threw the ball back and was able to get Bowman in the rundown. So she is out. Johnson did get back to first base as they threw back to first, and it was close play there. So one out in the inning. Natalie Johnson on at first. Music up to the plate. No ball, one strike. Tate delivers, and Music takes a pitch low and away outside. 1-1 the count. Swung on and hit it to left field. Base hit, and it will get by the left fielder. Johnson will come on to third base, and
Holy mackerel. Whoa, is that ultra aggressive?
Yes,
Wow.
you can say that again. As Ava Music with a single to right field. And Natalie Johnson was coming all the way to third after the ball got past the left fielder, so that's going to be
That could have been another run, Gary.
Mercer does take a 2 to Mia Flora.
Mercer just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com.
Yeah, I was surprised, Rick. It looked like when the catcher caught the ball, instead of even looking at the runner, she might have had a chance on a tag, but she just quickly threw to second base. I mean, the throw was up the line a little bit, but you're talking about ultra aggressive. The ball was on its way in before she even got to third base, I think. As second pitch is pulled back on the bunt, so it's called a ball. 1-1 now on Floro. Music is at second base. That error on the left fielder allowed Johnson to get to third and came on around to score as well. And this ball's bunted right out in front of the plate. Beautiful bunt as the catcher throws on to first, as Music will get back into third base. Flora with another sacrifice bunt, her second of the night. Music is at third now with 2 outs, and up to the plate Izzy Carlton. Mercer's taking a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
First lead of the game for Mercer.
Yes, sir. Carlton would like to give him an insurance run here if possible. Ground ball foul down the third base line on the first pitch.
Coach Renslow thought about reaching for it, but thought better of it.
Carlton is 0 of 2 on the night. Grounded out to short in the second, and flied out to right field in the fourth. Did get the RBI, though, with the sacrifice fly there. Oh, 1 pitch coming from KK Tate, and a high pop up, and it's going to go back behind the third base dugout. Foul. 0-2. Titans have scored and take the lead here in the bottom of the 6th with Music standing on third base. 2 outs. Oh, 2 pitch coming to Izzy Carlton. Swung on and way out in front of it, a little bit further out behind the third base dugout.
It almost bounced and hit a kid out there.
Got to keep your head on a swivel right here.
There's 2 kids out there, 2 balls out there now.
She might have come close getting that one over on the baseball field. 0-2 pitch once again. And this is flared into right field, coming on.
Don't just catch it.
Makes the catch.
Diving catch. Wow.
By the right fielder out there, Hopgood, who goes down to a knee and makes the catch, fighting the sun. And that'll retire the side here in the bottom of the 6th. Mercer scores a run, leaves 1 on base, but takes a 2-1 lead going to the 7th. As we return after these messages on your hometown radio network.
Are you looking for a pharmacy that does more than just hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Thompson's Pharmacy is a family and locally owned independent pharmacy that provide exactly that every day. Thompson's Pharmacy will deliver, package your medicine, and to assist you more, they have a clinic available in the store. Open weekdays 9 till 7 and Saturdays 9 to noon. Thompson's Pharmacy in Harrodsburg, North College Street.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
All right, Rick, we'll go to the 7th inning. Final inning here unless West Jessamine ties it up. And they'll send to the plate 8, 9, and 1. Lorelei Blakeman, the shortstop, struck out and lined out to the third baseman. 0 for 2 here on the night.
Boy, you sure don't get in a hurry out there. If I was an umpire, I'd say, come on, ladies, let's go.
Mercer leads it 2-1 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard here, starting the 7th inning. Blakeman will lead it off, followed by Hewlett, and then back to the top of the order in Vale. First pitch, dribbled out in front of the plate. Flora out to get it, throws to first, and got her just by
good play.
a step.
That was close.
Nice job by the catcher, Flora, to pop out there quickly.
And she put it in her glove before it almost cost her, instead of just picking it up and throwing it.
One out here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring up the number 9 batter, sophomore Oakley Hewlett. 1 for 2 on the night, singled back in the 2nd inning.
It's always good to get that first out.
Yes, sir. Very important.
Now this is number 9. You got to go after her.
Davis to the plate. Ground ball. Fielded by the shortstop, Ransdell. Deep
Got
in the
her.
hole. Long
Nice
throw,
play.
and she got her. And that was a tough play because
Yes.
Rick Thompson cut right in front of her.
And she got a short hop on that ball, Gary, and then had enough presence of mind to fire that ball to first. Got her by a step or so. Well, look at her strutting out there.
Nice
she knows
play.
she made a good play.
Nice play by the
now she's wiggling.
Shortstop Reese Ransdell, 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup, and a dangerous hitter here in Addie Vale. Scored the lone run for West back in the 1st inning. Singled her last bat up in the 5th. And Davis misses low and away, ball 1.
You got 2/3 of the Mercer County football announcing crew here. You and Todd DeBod down there.
And Vale swings and misses at the pitch outside. Count evens up 1-1. Todd DeBod, he's got a lot of nicknames, you know. He's
You got any nicknames about Todd you can share with us on the radio?
Probably not. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here, top of the 7th. Todd's daughter, Davis, delivers ground ball to second. Music, quick throw to first, and it gets past Carlton, and Vale started to go to second, made the turn, but was able to get back quickly to first. And that's going to go down as an error.
Yep, they throw would have had her.
So Vale is on at first. 3rd error of the game for the Lady Titans. 2 outs, and that'll bring up Paige Hobgood. Walked in the 1st, flied out to left field in the 2nd, and flied out to right field in the 5th inning. Tying run on at first. And the pitch is low and away out. Oh, he called a strike on that one. Thank you. We'll take that. But, you know, Rick, the speed of Vale really made her have to hurry that throw there. And, forced it wide, and Carlton couldn't get it. And this pitch gets away from Floro, and Vale will now get to second base and get into scoring position on the
wild pitch.
Wild pitch. 2 outs, and the tying run now up in scoring position.
Kind of handcuffed Flora a little bit. Tried to knock it down.
1-1 the count to Paige Hobgood, the third baseman. Davis misses up and away. Ball 2.
Don't forget about that runner. Just concentrate on this hitter. Go after her.
Mercer holding on to a 2-1 lead in a huge district showdown against West Jessamine, needing one more out to secure it here. Davis to the plate.
He called that the ball. Okay.
Misses low. 3-1 now the count. Three 1, 2 outs. As Davis once again to the plate, swung on and fouled way down the left field line. Got out in front of that pitch, and it's a full count. Dangerous hitter on deck as KK Tate's had hit the ball hard all night long. 2 hard outs to left field and a hard ground ball to short. 3-2, 2 outs. Runner at second base as Davis gets the sign, ready for the full count pitch. And misses up and away. Ball 4.
Well, it does set up a force, though. Closest base.
Lady Coats have a runner at second and first with 2 outs, and to the plate now will be the pitcher KK Tate.
Help her own cause.
0 for 3 on the night.
Either she's due or they've got her number.
She's hit the ball hard to left a couple of times. Davis brings it and misses low. Ball 1. Two outs, top of the 7th. And a hard hit.
Oh, what a nice play.
She turns and tags the runner coming to third. And
Thompson tagged the runner coming by. And that ball was smoked.
And that'll be the ball game as Tate just absolutely hammered it on a one-hopper right to Thompson at third, who thought about going to first, but instead just turned and tagged the runner coming to third. And the Lady Titans of Mercer County get the victory. Final score here on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard: Mercer 2, West Jessamine 1. And we'll come back to wrap it up in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network.
This is Dr. Matthew Duggar, optometrist and owner of Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. We're currently accepting new patients and would love to be your next eye care provider. They'll take pride in every aspect of your visit to fit your eye care needs. We accept most vision and medical insurances, including Medicare, Medicaid, Vision Service Plan, and iMed. We have very competitive discount private pay pricing for the exam and glasses. We are located in Corral Business Center across from Southern States in Harrodsburg. Again, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar Eye Care.
Electricity helps keep our modern lifestyle going. But if the electrical system in your house is outdated, you may be headed for trouble. Watch for these symptoms of electrical problems: replacing fuses or resetting circuit breakers frequently, switch plates, outlet covers, cords, or plugs that are warm, cut, broken, or cracked insulation on electrical wiring. If these symptoms are present, you need a safety inspection by a licensed inspector. To learn more, talk to your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
What kind of tires do we keep at CC Auto? Cooper, Michelin, Nitto, Hankook, Firestone, Bridgestone, Toyo, General, Yokohama, and many more. We've just added the new line of Mastercraft tires, and we are also a Goodyear National Account dealer. We keep lawn and garden tires in stock, as well as farm implement tubes and tires. We have a farm service truck to meet the needs of our farmers. Call us at CC Auto today, 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service. Service is the difference. We get it.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
Are you looking for a pharmacy that does more than just hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Thompson's Pharmacy is a family and locally owned independent pharmacy that provide exactly that every day. Thompson's Pharmacy will deliver, package your medicine, and to assist you more, they have a clinic available in the store. Open weekdays 9 till 7 and Saturdays 9 to noon. Thompson's Pharmacy in Harrodsburg, North College Street.
I'm Lisa Bottom of Farmers National Bank's Perryville branch. As your lifetime bank since 1879, we have a tradition of supporting our local schools. Thanks to all the teachers and staff that make our schools great. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Member FDIC.
Hey, if you believe conservative is not a bad word, join other enlightened listeners and me, Sean Hannity, weekdays at 3 on AM 1230 WHIR.
And welcome back to Mercer County High School softball field, and a tremendous game here as we're in our post-game wrap-up report as Mercer County gets the victory 2-1. And Rick, we were just talking, I mean, there was a couple of errors. Both teams actually had 3 errors, but we saw some tremendous defensive plays.
Especially that very last one with Emery Thompson. That was a smash that she got short hop and got the runner coming by. So, Gary, would you call that the
101 Business Solutions play of the game right there in the top of the 7th inning with the West Jessamine had runners on first and second. And, you know, you got to give her credit on all counts. I mean, she made a great defensive play, but then instead of trying to make the long throw all the way over to first, she just realized, hey, this runner's coming right at me. I'm just going to tag her out. And she did. And that was the ballgame.
Presence of mind. 101 Business Solutions can be the answer to your business and office needs, from printing to furniture, equipment, and office supplies. Visit 101 Business Solutions on Main Street. Wow.
You know, just run down quickly, Rick, the scoring. Mercer had 2 runs on 7 base hits, 7 hits, had 3 runners left on base, and Mercer goes down with 3 errors here tonight. West Jessamine, on the other hand, 1 run, 5 hits. They also had 3 errors, but left 8 runners on base. As you know, they left 3 on base in the first and had 2 of them there in the 7th inning as Mercer gets the victory 2-1. Titans improved to 12-9, and all importantly 3-1 in the district race, and I think that will pretty much lock up the number 1 seed for them, as West Jessamine will fall to 1-2, and East Jessamine is also 1-2. So they're going to battle it out and see who finishes second and third, looks like, and they'll have to play each other in the opening round of the district.
Gary, thank you again for filling in for Joe. We appreciate this kind of a last-minute deal here. And what an exciting game to come back on.
Yeah, I'm glad you invited me for this exciting game, and it's always great to get to work with you, the legend.
Where?
That's right.
Good legend. All right, well, thank you. We got to thank the Wild Man back on Studio Control, Jason and Robert Wagner. Thank you, Gary True, play-by-play, and thank you all for listening. Again, your final score, Mercer County 2 and West Jessamine 1. This has been another live sports presentation on the Hometown Radio Network. Good night, everybody.
High school sports on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Whitaker Bank, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, Farmers National Bank, Thompson Service Center in Harrodsburg, CC Auto Parts and Service, Essity, First Financial Bank, Lee's Famous Recipe, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Linda Wilson Realty, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Morris Baseball Academy, Nesco Resources, Community Trust Bank, Sutton Pharmacy. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network and heard live around the world on internet-connected devices everywhere at hometownlive.net.